Yeah.
Just scrolled into the Wide Open Wednesday live broadcast. That's right. Yours truly, Nitro Nick Leach and American's mechanic Fred Fletcher. We're going to go over all the local racing, and we're going to have some special guests along the way. Could be drivers, could be some of the great people that we have in our racing community, or it could be you. You never know. Thanks for tuning in, and thanks for being a part of Wide Open Wednesday. We'd like to thank all our sponsors and everybody involved here. Thanks for stopping in.
It's all
We hope you
Earl's
enjoy
fault.
the
I'm
show.
blaming it all on Earl. He started it all. Earl started all this a while back. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Wide Open Wednesday.
Your black flag.
Fred just gave me the black flag.
No more bourbon.
He gives me all this good stuff, Earl, and then he black flags me. So I don't understand this guy. I'm trying to be nice.
Well, I'm trying to save some for myself, too.
Don Allen, my man, Don. Don, how's everything going, brother? How are you? So Don Allen's in the house, as always. First guy in here. What's up, gents? He just called us gents.
Wow. It's early in the show.
It's early in the show. Okay, we'll let you slide, Don. All right, now tonight we have a great show lined up for you. We got Jackson Good, who is a 14-year-old. We're going to have him on. We got the legend Earl Krause, of course. But before we start our show, we got to do this. We got a couple people we got to say some prayers to.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
These two guys. First, Tommy Lane. Tommy Lane is still in the hospital. He's recovering from heart surgery. His mother called me today. He's recuperating. She appreciates all the prayers, all the well wishes. Please do not try to call his cell phone. His cell phone is off. As soon as he gets well enough to where he can talk on the phone, she's going to give him back his phone. And do not try to go to the hospital. He's in Hackensack. Do not try to go to the hospital because they're not going to let you in because you're not immediate family. But just keep the well wishes coming. They appreciate it. And Michelle's going to get a hold of me, and I'll let you know all the updates on Tommy Lane. It was a very serious heart issue that he had, so we just got to continue to pray like we always do and take care of Tommy. Now, we have another gentleman who's in our racing family, Mr. Scott Race. Of course, Jordan, who goes to the races with Ashley Ormsby, is a good friend of mine. This is her dad. He takes pictures. Earl will be able to elaborate a little bit more on that when we bring Earl on in a second here. So, Scott, we're saying prayers for you. Keep your prayers up for Scott. He needs them also. So, want to get that started right off the bat. Take care of that. So, we're pulling for both of these guys. So, just do what you do, racing family. So, we'll Bear Slosser, Wild Dogs. Now they're calling us Wild Dogs. Let's bring Earl Krause in here, and we'll talk to Earl for a couple minutes, and then we'll bring our first guest in here, Danielle Tramontana. Thank you. Of course, High Gear Transmissions, one of our sponsors. Her husband is the guy that does the transmission.
I may actually get mine in this weekend.
After
Thanksgiving.
As long as you ain't drinking what we're drinking. Earl, how is the green room? What do we got? We got pumpkin pie in there for Thanksgiving. What are we doing, Earl?
Yeah, it was dessert first. I just had the pumpkin pie, and I figured, dessert first. It's a very special night. So then I'll have the turkey and the stuffing and mashed potatoes and the green beans, French cut green beans, very special tonight. So so figured dessert first. The pumpkin pie was excellent. Thanks again to the caterers, the best green room in media. So outstanding.
Now, Earl, I just got done talking about Scott Race.
Yes.
He's a photographer at Wall, right?
Yes,
he's
indeed.
been doing it for a while. His daughter Jordan is a friend of mine. Can you tell us what happened, or what happened? It was a freak accident, right?
Yes, it was. And Scott Race is just a perfect gentleman, really nice guy. He's a track photographer on the staff at Wall Stadium, also very fine photographer for Area Auto Racing News. Last Saturday was the open house practice session, the first of two, preceding the Turkey Derby this coming weekend. And it was the ultimate freak accident. Scott was shooting in the fourth turn up on the hill. If you've ever been to Wall Stadium, the track sits down in a bowl with the grandstands on a hill overlooking the track. Next to the fourth turn side of the grandstand, it's just a big, it's a hill. It's a regular hill leading up to the pit area. And photographers do shoot up there. It's not a necessarily restricted area. And people have been up there before, photographers. Scott was set up there on Saturday morning. Now, I wasn't at the track on Saturday, but this is what I understand from several reliable sources who were. At the very beginning of the practice rounds, going into turn 3, one of the factory stocks had the throttle stick, and the car hit the fence, vaulted right over it in the third and fourth turn, and then began flipping, actually cartwheeling. And it went a considerable distance, flipped several times right over the pit access road and right to where Scott was shooting. And he could not run away fast enough. So from what I understand, he hit the ground and the car literally flipped right over top of him and kept on flipping and landed up on the hill. And as it went over Scott, it did clip him. And he ended up with several fractures of the clavicle, severe fractures, and also fractured broken ribs. I believe at least 8 broken ribs, maybe 9 or 10. So he had surgery to repair the broken clavicle yesterday. And I understand that he's going to be hospitalized for a while. I did hear yesterday from Jordan, his daughter, that he had begun to undergo physical therapy, but he still has a long way to go. And our prayers are with him because he's one of the nice gentlemen in the sport. He's one of these guys that you never hear about having any drama. He loves racing, loves Wall Stadium. He comes to the track on Saturday night with his camera, shoots pictures, just visits everybody. When the night is over, he shakes everybody's hand and heads on home and develops the pictures, sends them to the racing paper. So our best wishes, our prayers for Scott Race, one of the great gentlemen in the sport.
Ladies and gentlemen, we can hear the train going by Earl's house.
Right by our house.
The 6 o'clock train. So if you're not on it, you missed it. As you can hear the train going by Earl Krause's house. Earl, first and foremost, happy Thanksgiving to you and your wife, your lovely wife.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Now, why I have Earl on here. Earl said I can at least say this. Okay. Fans, when you go to Wall Stadium this weekend and enjoy the Turkey Derby, and it's going to be a great event, make sure when you come back on this show next Wednesday, tell me what was missing from Wall Stadium this weekend. That's all I'm going to say. Okay. We'll see what happens. Earl, we got them waiting in the wings, so I'm going to knock you in the green room. There's plenty of pumpkin pie. I told him at least 4 pumpkin pies. Cool Whip. Now that's a mainstay. That stuff that's in the can,
Ready Whip.
No, Ready Whip. No,
that's
Ready
that's
Whip.
For huffing.
You gotta have Cool Whip
right there.
You gotta have Bear.
Well, see, when my wife Pam, when she makes pumpkin pie, she actually makes homemade whipped cream, and that's the best.
All right, well I'll give you a pass on that, Earl.
Okay.
All right, okay, but Cool Whip is the staple. My mom, I used to tell my mom, what do we got? So pumpkin pie, apple pie. Cool Whip. She goes, you got to have Cool Whip. You can't have nothing but Cool Whip. And Abby's laughing because she's young too. It's Cool Whip, Ab. Tell Mom pumpkin pie and Cool Whip. All right. So, all right, Earl, we're going to take you out, put you in the green room,
Bring you back
some
in
pumpkin pie. You can't have none of our bourbon because we're doing it Bear. We got some bourbon here. Me and Fred are having a good time tonight. This
Enjoy.
is going to be a blast. All right, we're going to take Earl off.
Or Justin Allgaier.
All right, Justin Allgaier.
Travelers.
Never mind.
I forgot we got
Never
two
mind.
young kids.
All right, Earl, we got youngsters in here. It's a family show, Fred. Don't start. All right, we're going to take Earl out of here. And our first guest tonight is this youngster here. He kept saying, I kept seeing a message from this guy, and he's like, I need to get on this show. I can't wait to get on this show. I got to get on this show.
Careful what you wish for, buddy.
Be careful what you wish for. So, and you know what? Fred had me distracted. So now I have to make this. So hold on, Jackson.
It wasn't me. It was the bourbon.
It was the bourbon.
Blame it on me. Jeez.
All right. Hold on 1 second here. Bear's laughing. As long as they're laughing, we're good. Fred.
That's good.
When he
That's
stopped,
what we're here for. We're here to laugh.
When he stopped laughing, then we got trouble.
We're here to laugh.
All right. We got to do this. This is what we got to do first. There we go. Jackson Good. We're going to bring Jackson Good on. Look at this guy. He's like a ghost. Look, he's like appearing
Yeah.
on here with us.
He's got the real green room.
Now,
except for
Jackson,
that.
how long have you been watching Wide Open Wednesdays?
About 2 years.
2 years. Wow.
Better cut that back a year.
Yeah.
We've been
did,
here a little over a
Did
year,
you
I guess.
listen to us on the radio?
Oh, no, it was somebody else. I'm sorry. I've been this about a year. About a year.
Oh, there
Okay.
you go.
Now, Jackson,
Somebody
tell
else
everybody
was
what you
asking.
do and where you race, and then I'll pop the big question to you.
I run quads, dirt bikes. I run everywhere. I mean, I run North Carolina, South Carolina, Delaware, New Jersey. Just a little bit of everywhere.
Now, what other now, Matt? You would think that Matt would ask this question. What kind of bourbon are you drinking?
First, you got to spell it right.
First, you got to spell it right. Oh, Fred said that. I didn't say that. Now, let's hold on 1 second here because I have some pictures of my boy here. Hold on.
What is your big run? Is it the quads or is it the or dirt bikes or whatever it is?
That's a quad,
Quad.
and
Yeah.
look at that thing. You ain't riding that down the street, I'll tell you that. And then here he is working on a car,
Oh man,
and look how little he was.
I'm with
So
down
that-
with that.
my,
and
that
it
was
says
my
Hollywood.
Uncle Dale's car.
Okay, now what track are you close to, like that we can relate to, like modified wise?
Big Diamond.
Big Diamond? Oh, a Bear. So he's kind of like near you guys. See, now if you get near Big Diamond, our next guest that we're going to have on here, Abby, she does Hometown Homies. You could be a hometown homie. You may be able to get on her show. See, Abby's all flustered now. Bear, we got her all wound up in the green room. She's all wound up. But no, tell us, do you plan on driving a big car, Jackson? Do you plan on getting in a crate car or something like that?
I'd hope to. I mean, last Thursday we actually just went and picked up a bigger quad. We just sold my old quad, that orange one. I want to drive a bigger car. I've tried convincing my dad to, and he told me no. He's like, no, absolutely not. I don't want to deal with all that again.
Well, here's what you do. You find a rich girlfriend. Okay, you're still young. Find a rich girlfriend that's got a lot of money, and you just tell her, hey, I'm a talent. I've won a lot of races in a quad. I'm ready to move up. Can you help me out? I'll help you out. You help me out. Now, tell me about the one season that you had when you won 16 races in one season.
So that was last year. I won the track championship in District 6. I entered 16 races, and I won 16 races.
Wow.
Nice.
Now, we're modified guys. Where do they run these quads at? Where do they and it's a competitive series. How many guys are in your class when you run the quad?
Usually it's 7 or 8 people.
And where do you run them at? What track do you run them at?
Locally near me, Shellhammers. There's a track
Okay.
in Lancaster, Piston Poppers, Hunterstown, Airport Speedway.
Now, are you happy doing that, or do I got to call your dad and tell him, yo, Dad, he's ready for the next level. We got to get him in a big car. What about one of them 600 modifieds? They're pretty cool. Bear knows about all that stuff.
Yeah, those are cool.
600 modifieds are cool. What do you think? I mean, from what I've seen and looked at your webpage, I think you're ready to take a step up. What do you think?
I mean, I'd like to try one. I want to try and get in a caged car, like just something different.
What plans do you have for 2026, bud?
I'm gonna get on a 450. We just picked one up last week. That's the one I was talking about.
Okay.
I'm gonna try and run in Michigan or Ohio.
Wow. Now, you can travel all over with one of these deals. Me and Fred are blind to this. A couple other people sitting in here probably aren't. So tell us what you got to do. Do you got to travel with it, or can you stay close to home?
I mean, if you want to go for like the bigger shows, I mean, it's kind of like how it is with big blocks. Just you can run locally or you can run nationally. That's how it is with the quads.
Oh, and how many years you been running a quad?
6 years.
Wow. So when did you start running the quads? You're only 14.
I started riding quads when I was 5. and then
Wow.
I started racing them when I was 8.
Now
8
what?
or 9.
Now it's just you and dad and mom, or just you and dad?
It's
Just
just me and Dad.
you and dad, and dad is into it as much
Mhm.
as you are.
Mhm.
Cool. Dad's got to be proud of you. I mean,
Yeah.
16 wins in one season.
Yes.
There's some people that don't get one win in one season. And Shellhammers is a tough track. How many races did you win there? Have you won there?
I've won 2 track championships there.
Huh.
Real deal.
I mean, it's a nice track. I mean, that was the track I started on.
Okay.
It was where I ran my first race.
All right. So you're going to do this thing in 2026. We have an open door policy here, Jackson.
Yes.
You can come on here anytime you want.
Anytime, every week.
Fred loves the kids.
Yep.
And, do you go to motorsports at all? The motorsports show
Like
in Oaks when they have the big motorsports show where they have all the cars and all the stuff and all the vendors?
I wanted to go. I didn't get the
Tell
chance
Dad
to
to
go.
bring you to the motorsports show and come over to the Wide Open Wednesday
Yeah.
booth, and you can sit with us. We'll have Abby there with us too. But just come over there and come to the motorsports show, and we'll interview you there too, because we're going to do live with WBCB. We're going to do live with Wide Open Wednesday. And see, it wasn't that hard to come on here, was it?
I know Abby because I do like media stuff too. I do it. I've seen her a little bit of everywhere, action track here and there.
See, Abby's famous, man. Abby is famous. So, all right. Well, we appreciate you coming on. Anything you need put out there, get a hold of me. We'll put it out here on Wide Open Wednesday. Sponsors or whatever you want to mention. Got any sponsors?
I have a couple. I have ABT Transport, Duncan and Son Landscaping, C&J Distributions, FTR Graphics, G-Force Power Sports, Lego Custom, Strung Out Archery, Candy's Ice Cream, Simpsons Refrigeration, and then MBNC Motorcycle Club.
Awesome.
All right.
Well, Jackson, we appreciate you being persistent and wanting to get on here. We appreciate you being here with us. You have some fans out there. Corey Reniger, his dad is a great guy, he said. So there's a couple other people on here talking. Oh, yeah, Jackson. Who is this? Riley Fisher.
That's actually a kid I run with.
Well, see, there you go. See, you got groupies already. And you didn't even know that. Well, we appreciate you being on the show. Anytime you want to come back on, just text me. You got my number now, and we'll be able to take care of you again. All right, buddy? Thanks for coming on.
All right, thank you.
Yep, no problem. Well, there you have
Wow,
it.
he's very accomplished. And
Yeah.
Yeah.
In the quad racing, I get on a quad and I roll that thing over, and we'd have a problem.
it's
So
been a long
now,
time since I've been on a quad.
all right, you want to break for a couple commercials, or you want to bring Mr. Wonderful on here with Miss Abby? I don't know where Joe went. He's probably hiding somewhere.
Yeah, we can bring Abby on.
All right, we're going to bring this young lady on. Let me go down here, and let's do this. I made this today for her. Hometown Homies, Abigail Sabo. She's been messing with her hair the whole time here. So Abigail does interviews. You've seen them on our Facebook page. You've seen them on my page. She goes around to different drivers, and they look at her like, okay. But once they realize she's the real deal, then they know that she gets the job done. So we appreciate her wanting to be on our show. I told Joe I wanted to talk to her. So Uncle Joe said, yeah, I'll let you interview her. And then so we'll bring her on. What's up, Abby? How are you, sweetheart?
Pretty good.
Pretty good? Does she remind you of somebody we know that drives a wingless sprint car that's pretty shy? Yeah. Heidi Hedden? Yes, absolutely.
Yep.
So we have you here. How did you get involved in doing what you're doing with Hometown Homies? How did that happen?
Basically, I started with photography, and I've been doing that for probably 2 to 3 years now. And basically, we were watching Tulsa Shootout last year, and we knew a couple people from like around our area, and I was like, oh, they're Hometown Homies. And then it just kind of took off from there.
Just kind of took off from there, huh? Okay, Joe, I cannot see you on the camera, so you're not getting on unless you're on the camera, Joe. But Yeah. Do you like taking pictures or do you like doing the hometown homies? I mean, you do a good job with the hometown homies. Who's filming while you're doing the interviews of the guys?
Usually my dad, most of the
Okay.
time.
Now, tell us about your journey into photography, how your family's legacy has influenced your creative style in that.
I was kind of born into it. My dad started the year I was born. And then he was the track photographer at Grandview. And then I
Okay.
started just kind of by roaming around Action Track and Shellhammers with the camera when I was really little, and motorsports and everything. And then I just kind of kept going with it, and yeah.
What so far with the stuff you've been doing, who is the most interesting driver you have interviewed? You can name a couple. It doesn't have to be one.
Most interesting, I
Until
would
tonight.
say,
Until tonight, besides me and Fred.
I interviewed Briggs Danner last weekend. He was pretty cool. That episode hasn't come up yet, but it should be coming up in the next couple weeks. But he was pretty cool, and yeah, that's.
Yeah,
I'm trying to think of who I did.
He's a pretty good interview. If you snatch him, he's pretty good. Bear promised me that I would be able to get Kaylee Bryson, and that hasn't happened yet. So I'm gonna have to smack him around when I see him. But no, I mean, and then you get on the ticket with Joe Adams and Bear and Lowdown Entertainment. You know how long it took me to get on that ticket, and then you're like right in there. It took me forever to get on that ticket. I guess it's because I partnered up with Fred, and they like Fred, and he
I
had.
mean, you
doesn't
look at
have
Abby,
any-
you look at you.
Yeah, there you have. Well, Abby, you're better looking than I am. I guess that's what the deal is. Now, tell us who your dad is. You said your dad was a photographer. Tell us who your pop is.
My dad, he's a track photographer at Grandview, and we go to Action Track every week when they race, pretty much. We've been going down to Spirit pretty regularly for the past couple years. For the past couple years, and Georgetown, we're also pretty consistent with that. But yeah, and then he has his own business, SDS Photography, and he has his own booth that he has at Grandview, and I help every weekend on Saturdays during the summer and during the season.
Now, Joe, I have comments and I have notes that Kate gives me. We have somebody behind the scenes that makes us look good. Okay. Now, Lowdown Entertainment continues to expand their brand, partnering up with motorsports platforms, including Peyton's Pit Stop, Slingshots Unrestricted with Mike Esterly, Mike Feltenberger, of course, us and you. This is the brand that we need to be with, right? So they take care of everybody that we deal with. I'm really good friends with Joe. I'm really good friends with Bear. And speaking of Bear, there he is. So one of your bosses, Ab. So Bear, this young lady is young, okay? She's going places. She's got the right attitude. She does the right things. You got to be pretty proud of her, Bear.
Yeah, hometown homies is really taking off. She's doing a great job, and you know it's really the future that me and Joe are looking to bring into this deal, because we're old, we're tired, and we're ready to give it up. Man, we got to give it to the kids.
Wait a minute, we're not giving up yet.
We're not giving up yet, but we gotta mold these new ones. You know what I mean?
You know.
Yeah, we're not going to be around forever.
No,
Right,
Abby.
right.
When I first started, I do the. If you watch me do the stuff that I do at New Egypt, I do the heat race winners and all that stuff. That's because of Bear and Joe and Rob. Okay, Rob told me how to get all the stuff. Bear told me what to do, what I needed, and it took off. And then of course Mr. Fletcher and I started this deal. We were on the radio first. These guys have brought a lot of people into their deal, and they changed it to Lowdown Entertainment. And it's taken off. I mean, Bear, we're going places we've never been before, bro. And we're having a blast doing what we're doing.
Yeah, things are going really well for us. We got a lot of sponsors on board, and we got a lot of new sponsors for next year that we're announcing. Here every now and again on every different show, we're announcing new sponsors, and just stay tuned for December because we got one heck of December to remember in store here for you guys.
Yeah,
Ooh.
Joe. Me and Joe were talking about that. Me and Fred are going to be involved in that. Also,
I don't know what it is, but I'm involved.
Also, when the weather
That's okay.
breaks,
It's all good
when the
stuff.
when the weather breaks, we're going to do a miniature golf deal. Where, all I can tell you is that's going to be a blast.
That's going to be a
It's
huge
gonna-
hit.
It's going to be like Happy Gilmore. That's going to be a yearly thing, and
It'll be
I'm
like
going to
7
me
Happy
and
Gilmore.
Bear and Fred, and we're all going to be doing Keller commentating and Abby. I can't tell you how much we appreciate what you guys do for us, Bear.
Absolutely.
We're having a blast. Joe, I talked to Joe today. What's he scared? Where the
where
hell
is
is
he?
he?
Where
He
is
pops up and goes off.
He pops up and he goes off. I'm such a busy man. I'm always
Yeah.
on the phone,
Yeah,
But
yeah.
we know who the real boss is at Lowdown Entertainment, right, Ab? Who's the real boss at Lowdown Entertainment?
Probably Bear.
No, Mrs. Bear.
Mrs. Bear. There you go. And last year at Motorsports, I think I scared Mrs. Bear.
Oh,
'cause I
you
walked up.
scared the crap out of her.
I walked up behind her and I gave her a bear hug, and she's like, "Uh-oh, who is this clown?"
Yeah.
She thought I was a stalker, but then she realized that I'm just another bear like her bear. So, but yeah, I can't wait till this year. We're going to have some fun. Fred's already got us set up for that. Mrs. Bear is cool. Ab, you're in the right corner. All you're going to do is grow from here. If you ever
Yeah.
get a chance to come to New Egypt, we'll put you on the golf cart. We'll take you out in the infield. We'll let you do some stuff with us. We'll have a blast. I told Joe and Bear I wanted to have you on the show because I like what you do. And I also told you I'll help you in any way that I can. And we'll definitely do that. We appreciate everything that you do. Just keep doing what you're doing, kid, because it's only going to get better. We got a lot of young guys coming up in our sport. Bear, I'm telling you, I think our sport is in good hands.
Really,
It's in
all
very
across
good
the board.
hands.
Yeah.
It's in very good hands. And Abby, if you need anything from us, just feel free to reach out. We'll get you whatever we can.
Yes,
Absolutely.
thank you.
No problem. Thank you.
Well, we appreciate you guys coming on here. And Bear, we're going to have you.
Joe's back.
Wait a minute.
Maybe.
Let's see.
Oh,
Get him before he
Joe?
goes away.
Joe, I brought you on the stage, Joe, but you're not coming up. What kind of cell phone is he still got a flip phone? What is
he's
this
got one
deal?
of those
He really
bag
never looked
phones
better.
from 1981.
Yeah, he is. I had him on my Sunday show, for 20 minutes, and now he can't figure out how the phone works. Unbelievable. But Bear, I mean, this thing that you're coming up with for December, we're not going to let the cat out of the bag, but that's going to be a big deal.
It's huge. I just got a verification from Brody Roa from CRA, California Sprint Car Driver. He's sending a package in for some stuff too. We got many gifts to give away this December.
That's
So
cool.
it's
Now,
going to be very cool.
cool. Now, Abby, what are
Yeah.
your plans for next year?
Next year, probably pretty much the same thing. Obviously, a lot of more interviews because I started towards the end of the season this year. But yeah, I'll probably be weekly at Action Track. Maybe Spirit. We're not really sure about our Fridays yet, but definitely at Grandview. I can't shoot at Grandview yet, but I'm always there at our family's stand and just hanging around with my friends.
Well, come to Motorsports.
Yep.
And I'm sure you'll be there.
Oh
to
yeah,
our
I'll be
booth.
there.
Come to our booth. We'll interview you at our booth. And then when you come to New Egypt, or we can do a hometown homies at our
Anyway,
at Wall or wherever,
Yeah.
and you can get me and Fred on hometown
we're
homies.
everywhere.
Hometown homies is who come up with that name? That's cool. Who came up with hometown homies? You or the boys?
I kind of came up for the name, and then it just kind of went off from there. But yeah, and then I also forgot we're doing Tulsa this year, so that should be
Wow.
fun.
Cool.
Nice.
That's
Very good.
cool.
Very
That's cool. Now, Matthew Laubach, okay, who was Rick Laubach's kid. He just gave you a nice plug. Matthew, you need to get a hold of me so we can get you on the show.
Another
Okay.
up and coming talent, man. Little
Yeah,
Scooby's
another
kid,
one. Yeah, Matthew, get a hold of me. If not, I'll get your number from Bear or Abby or whoever. Abby's just holding her face here. She's like, wow. See, Ab, I told you this was going to be easy. We were going to make you more of a superstar than them guys have already made you. Bear, we appreciate you, man. Abby, we appreciate you. Thanks for
Absolutely.
coming on.
Thank you.
I probably should have done this first, Ab. I'm sorry. I probably should have done this first, and I didn't. Hold on 1 second. We got to show that. So,
Don't count on me.
so. But Bear, we appreciate you guys. You know that.
Yeah.
We love you guys.
Mhm.
Tell Joe to get his head out of his patootie, quit
Man,
sitting
I'll
on
tell
his
ya.
shoulders. Jeez, oh man, every time. I'm just gonna have you on the show, Bear, and be done with it. So
It's
Now,
all
Ab,
we really need.
we can
Yeah.
do this next
That's
year,
good.
Ab, when the season starts. You can come on and give us some updates from where you've been during the week. How's that sound?
Yeah.
Okay.
You up for
Yeah.
something like that?
Yeah, sounds good.
All right, we can do that. All right, Ab, have fun.
Enjoy the
keep doing-
shootout.
Keep doing what
Thank you.
Yeah, we can do some stuff from the shootout. Yeah. You're more than welcome to come here any Wednesday night you want.
Mhm.
It's
Okay,
always
thank you.
easy when you're cute, Ab. When you're ugly, it's not easy. Okay. Just remember that. Bear, I love you,
As you
brother.
can tell by Joe's.
Yeah. Thanks
Yeah.
for coming. Yeah. Joe's hiding himself. Thanks, Bear, for coming on. I appreciate you. Give the wife a hug and a kiss for me, bro. And
You
I'll see
got
you
it.
at Motorsports. I'll probably see you before then, but
Happy Thanksgiving, guys.
you too, guys. Thank you, man.
Thank you.
Talk
Bye-bye.
to you. Yep. Thanks, Abs.
All right.
All right.
Let me straighten something out real quick.
All right,
Matt
Fred-
Rozier.
Matt Rozier. Yeah.
He asked what kind of bourbon, BOURBON. It's Traveler's Whiskey. It's we're doing that because I'm a Chris Stapleton fan and I'm also a Justin Allgaier fan.
There you
And
go.
he drives the most beautiful car out there for JR.
Yeah, man.
So also because I ran out of moonshine last week, so I had to switch over. So we got this. But
Yeah.
we're almost out of this already.
Yeah, Peyton's. Well, I'm drinking it with you. Peyton said Joe is fired, so he may come on later.
Yeah, we'll
So,
get back on there.
Travelers, there you go. Absolutely,
Yeah,
there. See,
Travelers.
Matt,
Good
see?
stuff, nice and smooth.
Nice and smooth.
Yep.
You can tell it's brought me out of my shell. Like I needed to be brought out of my shell.
I
If
know
you-
that I created a monster.
If you weren't here when we first started, okay, the show today, Tommy Lane is recovering. He had heart surgery. Can't send anything to the hospital. You can't call him yet. His mom's going to let me know when we can call him and talk to him. And Scott Race, same deal.
Mhm.
His daughter's going to let me know what's going on, and we'll let everybody else know what's going on. All right, we're going to take a pause for the calls here and do some commercials, and we'll come right back, and we'll probably bring the legend back in here, Earl
Oh, yeah.
Krause. Let's go.
Let's talk about transmissions for a minute. If you want to get to victory lane, you can't be in low gear. You got to be in high gear. I'm talking about high gear transmissions located in South Jersey. That's right. We specialize in repair, refresh, and troubleshooting your Northeast Dirt modified transmissions. That's right, high gear. They specialize in Burt Generation 1 and 2 transmissions, and they also service Winters transmissions. It's home of the modified number 13P, driven by Anthony Tramontana Jr. They have reasonable pricing, quick turnaround. You can pick your transmission up at New Egypt Speedway or Bridgeport Speedway, and you can find them on Facebook at High Gear Transmissions. Now, these transmissions are serviced by a great tech, Anthony Tramontana Sr. You can give him a call at 609-385-3084. That's right, High Gear Transmissions. You know, the season-ending season, and you're worried about that transmission, you're worried about it getting serviced, why not call High Gear and get it done? They'll take care of your transmission. You won't have to worry about it. When you put it back in the car, you'll put it in gear, you'll go to victory lane, you'll be in high gear, and you'll be a winner with high gear.
This Saturday after.
Okay. All right. Let's go to our.
Who is all the rage? Sage Chiropractic. That's right. Sage is all the rage in chiropractic care. Dr. Carey and Dr. Mike will take care of you and all your back needs, and they specialize in other things too. Give them a call, 215-497-0700. They have all the equipment, all the stuff you need to get yourself in shape. They're the people that give Fred his adjustment so he can drive his race car on Saturdays at New Egypt Speedway. They are our official sponsor of Wide Open Wednesday, so go see them. If you have any problems with your back or any other problems you think you're having that are related to your back, you got to go see Sage because they're all the rage in chiropractic care. So see Sage Chiropractic. Their phone number is 215-497-0700. Go see Dr. Kerry and go see Dr. Mike.
All right. New sponsor, Amanda Tinnis. This is what she does. If you need some stuff done, just pay attention to the ad.
Race teams, listen up. If you want your media dialed in this season, you need to call Amanda's Content Creations at 856-418-4709. Amanda handles everything. Weekly updates, sponsorship proposals, race day posts, highlight videos, schedules, everything you need to put your race team right where it needs to be. Whatever you need to keep your team looking sharp, connected with your fans and everybody else. Amanda has you covered. She works with the drivers all over and delivers top quality content every time. So if your race team needs media done right, get in touch with Amanda's Content Creations. That's right, Amanda Tinnis. The number's 856-418-4709.
All right, we're back live. Bear's in the green room eating pumpkin pie and
Joe's
Cool
still
Whip.
trying.
So is Abby. Joe's still trying. Bear, call him and jump his ass. Tell him to get his ass in here. We'll bring him. We can go over. I'm not working. Fred's working tomorrow, but I'm not working tomorrow. So
I'm not working tomorrow.
you're not working. You're off tomorrow. Oh, you closed the shop.
No, I got to cook turkey tomorrow.
He's got to cook turkey anymore. Get his ass in here, and we'll bring him back later. But anywho, let's talk about Hot Rod Santa. It's next week, man.
Next
that went
Saturday.
fast.
It came
Next
up
Saturday.
December
Came
6th.
up quick.
December 6th.
Let me bring the
flyer up.
Bring the flyer up before I get fired. Where is it? Where's the flyer?
TikTok, my book.
There it is. There's the flyer for Hot Rod Santa. If you ain't doing nothing on the 6th Saturday, come on down.
Yeah, we got a good friend of mine is no little kids listening. Good friend of mine is going to be Santa, Hot Rod Santa. He's a true Hot Rod Santa. He's going to come pulling up in his 1940 Chevy. He's all tubbed out and all, and he's going to bring up his Chevelle, and but we're going to have probably about 45 to 50 cars. Whether we're going to have a lot of the show cars from my old club, Deuces Wild. I'll have my T-Bucket out there. I'll have my race car out there. Scott, Santa, whatever you want to call him that day.
Santa Scott.
Yeah, no, it's a different Santa Scott.
I know.
But he's going to have his cars. A lot of my friends are coming up. The Bucks County Stangs are going to be up there with all their Mustangs and Fords. And we're going to have the Puss in Boots food truck is going to be there, which is a definite treat.
I'll be over there.
Yeah, they're going to have burgers, chicken tenders, soup, whatever else is going on. They'll have camped up on my on the end of my building there. And in the third bay, we're going to have the Disciples of Christ Motorcycle Ministries that are going to be there in the Church of the Third Bay. Having free hot dogs and spiritual uplifting, and they're a lot of fun. Go down there and hang out with them for a while. We're going to have a raffle for 4 free tires from GT Radial and Allen Rubber. My tire rep's coming in. She's going to sit at the table and give out raffle tickets for whoever brings a new unwrapped toy. And
what about our Jewish friends?
We got Hanukkah Harry's covered. Hanukkah Harry will be there. He's going to be spreading guilt and amongst other things. And that's what he does. He goes, so, but anyway, we're going to have a live broadcast from WBCB. That's 1490 AM, 107.3 FM, and you can catch it on the internet. I'm not going to rattle off all that. But you come down and you can be part of the radio show. Then Nick and I and Kate are going to set up Wide Open Wednesday table in the first
Yes, we are.
And we're going to do interviews and have stuff. Tom Antonelli's bringing his 4-cylinder and maybe his other one if he gets it done. Glenn McIntyre's bringing his crate car, sportsman car. He's got a couple guys with go-karts and kart cars. And Nick Marco is going to be there with his vintage car, and we'll park it next to my vintage car. And it's just going to be a whole lot of fun. You don't want to miss it. I got the fire truck from Fairless Hills Fire Company 31 right down the street from me. They're going to come out and bring the trucks down. You can have your pictures taken with Santa on the trucks or any of the hot rods that you want to do or anywhere you want. We're just bring a new unwrapped toy. We're trying to bring this record up from 2307 from last year to whatever we get. We're always just trying to make as many kids' Christmases as fruitful as possible. And it's a lot of fun, good worthy cause.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's our 10th annual, so we're going to try to make it special. I've been doing the Toys for Tots for 20 something years, but this is our 10th annual Hot Rod Santa.
Yeah, you would think that one of the local news stations would want to get
Yeah.
involved. I got a hold of Fred got a hold of Channel 6. I got a hold of Channel 29.
Mhm.
If anybody knows anybody that has any power at one of these news stations that's local, we need to get this event on the news.
Yeah,
I mean,
'cause
it's
this is a
happening.
Big community event for
It's a
Falls
happening.
Township, Levittown, Lower
Yes.
Bucks County.
Yep.
People come from all over. With some one year we had like a rough count after the video of like 2,000 people coming through there.
Yes.
And so a lot of people bringing toys, and once again I want to give a shout out to the Lesky family because my friend John Lesky was always bringing them many toys. Donated much cash, and he made sure that the teenagers and the preteens got covered too, because a lot of times they get forgot about with all the stuffed animals and
Right.
Legos and stuff that come. But John Lesky, we lost him a couple of years ago to cancer, and but so
Cancer
this
stuff.
is in his honor. We do that. We have Vibrant Finish is going to be there. He's bringing out a couple of carts, and he's going to set up
One
a
of
table.
our new sponsors.
Yeah, one of our new sponsors, Vibrant Finish. If you down in Pendel, he does wheel repair. He does powder coating. He's going to do my race car wheels. He's going to do my headers. He's going to do my Nerf bars. A couple other people's stuff as well. They contacted him. It's just please come on out. It's next Saturday, December 6th, from 10 to 3. You'll see it. There'll be a whole lot of cars, a whole lot of people. It's just a really
And
good time.
we'll be doing some stuff
Yeah.
on Wide Open Wednesday. We'll show some film
next-
from it and stuff and pictures, and Santa Claus will be there. Mrs. Santa Claus will
Yep.
be there. A couple of people be getting stuffed in trash cans. We'll be having a good old time down.
And then
But,
if you're of legal age and you hang out after everybody left, there we go.
There we go. And all right, now Abby wanted to come back on here because she has somebody she has to thank.
Okay.
And Abby, somebody, hold on one second, Ab. I got to put this up here. Somebody said, thanks for having Abby on tonight. Not a problem. Abby's a sweetheart, and she can come on here anytime she wants. Let's bring this guy back on too, Ab. Yo, Bear, I'm having problems with my bandwidth. I don't know what the problem is. Go outside.
Right.
What is wrong with him?
Maybe the prison won't give him a furlough.
There it is. There it is. See,
That
you hit
explains everything.
that
Right.
explains the whole deal. The prison will not give them any bandwidth. There you
Right.
have it.
Right.
See that? Tell them to give somebody a couple packs of cigarettes, and they'll let them get a real
Right.
phone.
Right. We know how
All
it
right,
works
Ab.
on the inside.
Ab, what do you got to do here, babe? Go ahead.
First, I would like to thank Bear and Joe Adams for giving me the opportunity, and you guys for giving me the opportunity to come on here tonight. I would like to thank my mom. She also helps at the stand every night, and she lets me go everywhere with my dad. And my grandparents,
Awesome.
they've helped me a lot. They pick me up after school and stuff,
Awesome.
and they take me to where I need to be. And everyone who I've interviewed so far, and everyone who I'm going to interview in the future, thank you for coming on and be willing to talk with me. And overall, everyone who supports me across my Abitude Photography and my hometown homies.
Well, Jackson said you got to interview him now.
Yeah.
That's automatic, so you got to take care of him. Where's your dad and where's your mom? Is your dad? I see you looking over your shoulder. Is your dad in the room with you? Your mom?
Yeah, they're in the other room.
You can bring your dad on here. That's fine.
You also got a shout out from the legend, Earl Krause, who says
Yep.
that your grandfather and your father are both Area Auto Racing News photographers.
Yep. Great
So
people.
there you
great
go.
family.
Yo, y'all want to come on?
I like that.
He's
Come
coming.
on in here. So,
He says
but-
the way.
all right.
Hurry
He's
up.
already famous.
Oh, he's coming on.
Is he coming on?
She
Okay.
made room for him.
She made room for him.
Come
Come on
on.
in here.
What are you doing?
Either you do it now or I embarrass you, and then every time you try to take a picture, somebody's going to yell at you. So come on in. Come on in and enjoy yourself. Bear, look what we started, Bear.
There he
Oh, there
is.
he is.
The legend.
There's Mr. Sabo. How are you, Mr. Sabo?
I'm good. How are you guys doing?
All
You
right.
know what? It's
Good.
pretty cool that she's involved in all this, and Bear and Joe took her under their wing. She does a really great job, and this is what we
Absolutely.
need in our sport. Not just like photographers like you that do what you do. You guys don't get enough recognition for what you do. It's not an easy job, because I know there's some drivers you go to. Well, you know, I would have liked to have a picture at a different angle like this or a different angle like this. Yeah, go
Yeah.
shit in your hat. All right. This is what I got. You're going 100 mile an hour. I got you stopped in 1 and 2, and you're going to complain about the damn picture. Cut me some slack. But thank you for coming on. Thank you for letting us have your daughter come on. We really appreciate it.
We actually got to get Joe Adams on here at some point because he's
That-
actually
His
the one.
camera's not working.
The
I know his
prison
camera's
will
not
not let them
working.
have a phone that works.
But he's
the
actually
prison
the one that
won't let
helped
him in.
give her the name Abitude.
Yeah.
Attitude. She's been nice to me. I haven't had an attitude. Bear said the prison will not let Joe have any bandwidth on his phone, and they're not. They give him the flip version. He's not got a real phone in the prison to get him out.
Tell him check his prison wallet.
Check his prison wallet. Somebody give Joe a pack of cigarettes so he can get a real phone. It's just cool that
Yeah.
there's so many younger people getting involved in what we do. I've been doing this for 27 years. Bear's been doing it forever. When we go to motorsports, we get to see all the people that we mingle with and stuff. Abby, like I told you, just keep doing what you're doing. You're with the right guys. We're going to have a blast. I'm sorry I missed the party because I wanted to meet everybody. Fred wanted to meet everybody. But, yeah, thanks, Mr. Sabo, for letting us have your daughter.
Absolutely.
Thank you for doing what you do, taking pictures and stuff. I know it's
Definitely.
not an easy job. So if you ever get a chance to come to New Egypt, look us up, man. We'll put you in the infill.
Absolutely.
Yeah, man, appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All
guys.
right, Abs, you're all
Thanks,
set
guys.
now? Anything else you need to mention?
No, I
Boyfriend?
think that's it.
Anything? No boyfriends, because Dad's got a baseball bat underneath the desk there. I see that. No boyfriend. None of that. Nope. None of
How about
that.
another episode of Hometown Homies tomorrow?
Okay, maybe.
Okay.
All right.
Well, there you have it. All right, guys, be good, and we'll talk to you later. Bear, where
Thanks.
is he?
Buddy,
What is the deal with
when
him?
I went off the air, I messaged him and he said he's trying. He can get in there. He sent you guys a message. The same.
I
message he
know,
sent
he's
me,
Yeah, we
been-
can see him
but-
trying. We can see him trying.
All right, we got somebody waiting in wings. We're going to talk to this guy real quick. Bear, I'll take you off, and I'll bring you back if Joe shows up. How's that sound? Because we can
Sounds
run
good.
over a little bit.
Yeah.
We got Earl sitting in the green room eating all the pumpkin pie and whipped
Right?
cream.
He won't even share any.
No, Earl, share some pie, will you? What's wrong
Come on,
with you?
man.
All right, we're going to remove Bear. We're going to bring the voice of Maple Grove Raceway, Billy Kleinsman. Bill, the best thing that I've seen all week is your dad coming home, brother.
Mhm.
That's awesome.
Absolutely.
Oh yeah, absolutely. As you know, it's just in time for the holidays. We were able to get him home. He's staying with my brother for the time being, but everything's going pretty well. And we're just happy and thankful. God is good that he'll be here for a few more years with us, and we're just happy that he's home for the holidays.
God is great, Bill. God is great, and it's a pretty neat deal. We know that he went through the struggle, and you had to go to the hospital and see him and do all what you've been doing. So that's a good deal. That's good news. That's what we like to hear. Now, winter's coming. I know you guys got a lot of stuff going on winter wise. Do you get a break, Bill? I mean, Kyle's got all kind of stuff going on. What's going on?
I mean, yeah, well, pretty much all year round now. That started last year. Last year was the start of the Winter Series. Originally, it was 2 races, but then last season we decided to step it up a little bit, and now we have a race pretty much every month now during the winter months, weather permitting, of course. So far, knock on wood, there's been no snow and stuff, but there might be a little bit of snow next week. But yeah, the Winter Series just keeps growing and growing. As you know, we have real passionate, no prep fan base and loyal racers that come out to those events. And we also have daily driver races in the winter time as well. Some of our bracket races, they come out, get some practice before we start the ET series in the springtime. And we're also having a drift event coming up next Saturday, I believe it is. So we look forward to seeing one there. We started the skid pad last year, and who knew that drifting was such a good big thing here in the Northeast, and we're looking to capitalize on that. As you know, Maple Grove will now, not only are we doing drag racing at Maple Grove, we're also trying to go multi-purpose now. So yeah, the future is really bright at Maple Grove Raceway, and next year is a really big year as we celebrate the 5th anniversary of the Kretzky family taking over ownership, and there's nothing but good things going on at Maple Grove.
Now, Bill, we're going to start doing a segment with you next year, driver of the week, right? You're going to give us a couple drivers of the week or just one driver of the week from Maple Grove?
Well, what I'm going to do is when we do our ET series, I'm going to try to do a shout out for each driver in each category during the race season. And then what I'm going to do is then do a racer of the week. As you know, you hear athletes talk about athlete of the week and stuff like that. And as you know, the little guys in racing or the passionate local racers, they truly don't get the respect that they truly deserve. But I'm trying to change that. And in my opinion, local racers, they're rock stars. They may not get the money that the professional racers do. They may not do it to make the money. They do it because they love racing and they deserve every respect and recognition that they deserve. And that's one thing I'm hoping to bring to the table here at Maple Grove next season.
Yeah, I was talking with a buddy of mine today who runs he's got a 56. I'm not sure what bracket he runs, but he's running 10s. He's got a 56 Chevy he runs down there. We're talking about the no prep because we were joking about taking his daughter's Toyota Yaris down there. And I said, I'll put it up against my Suburban because at least we can turn the heater on. And then we'll run down the track when the heat on there. So you might see us up there.
Oh, yeah.
Suburban versus Yaris.
Oh, yeah.
Now,
Absolutely.
Bill, we're going to go back to the Keystone Nationals, right?
Yep.
We're going to go back to that, right?
Yep, that is correct. Next year, for those of you that follow NHRA drag racing, next year is a really big season for them as they're celebrating their 75th anniversary season next year. You know, in racing, with all the politics and stuff involved, it's very rare that a company in the American workforce can make it that long for 75 years. That just proves how long of a stronghold that NHRA has in drag racing. We're looking forward to being a part of their 75th anniversary season next year. And as you know, we're all about the history at Maple Grove Raceway, so we figured why not bring back the Keystone Nationals name. The event started in 1985 and has had so many great memorable moments in NHRA history. We said, you know what, it's time to bring the Keystone Nationals event name back because no matter all the sponsors that we had over the years for the national event, people always called it the Keystone, and we said it's time to bring the Keystone Nationals back. And as you know, we listen to the fans, we listen to the racers here at Maple Grove Raceway, and it was time to bring it back, and we're happy to give the fans what they want. As we always say, we have the most passionate fans in drag racing at Maple Grove Raceway, and we love giving them what they ask for.
All right.
Well, you know what, Bill? We appreciate everything you do for us. Quick mention. A lot of people have been asking about Captain Chaos, Kenny Koretsky Sr. Kenny is on the mend. Kenny has been out. He's been about with Karen, his wife, doing errands, doing all that kind of stuff. I would say next year when we have the Nationals, Kenny will be there, his normal self, doing what he's doing. He appreciates all the prayers, all the stuff that's been coming his way. Of course, we know Kenny is the backbone of Maple Grove Raceway. Him and his kids and the family, and you, Billy. You've been there forever. We appreciate everything you do, Billy. We appreciate you coming on here and being with us. This ain't going to stop, Bill. You're going to be the voice of Maple Grove. You're going to be the voice of Maple Grove here on Wide Open Wednesday. We appreciate what you do, Bill.
Anytime, guys. I appreciate all the love and support and all the kind words that you've given me and a good platform to promote the track that I love. And I look forward to seeing everybody either at the Winter Series or in 2026 in Victory Lane at Maple Grove.
All right, Billy, we'll talk to you later. We'll talk to you next week. Happy Thanksgiving. Give Dad a hug for us.
We'll do, guys. Happy Thanksgiving, guys. And hopefully you guys don't get too bad of a turkey hangover for next Wednesday.
All right, Billy, we'll talk to you.
I'm not worried about turkey hangover.
Now, The prisoner has escaped the prison. He must be in the parking lot, Bear. Yo, where the hell? What the hell are
Oh,
you
look who
doing?
it is.
It was not a prison. It is pudding night at the home, and I didn't want to miss it.
Bullshit.
Tapioca
It's not
night.
tapioca night. You cannot
What,
pass
it
up
clog in
tapioca
your
night.
throat?
Yeah,
Joe
we'll talk
Adams.
about that later.
Would
Yeah,
you
we'll
borrow
talk
your
about-
neighbor's phone?
You know what? What'd you do? Beat somebody up in the parking lot at Wawa
No,
and
there's-
takes their phone?
It kept telling me that there was a proxy issue with my camera. I don't know what the hell that means.
That's
So I
That
had
means
to
you had your pants down in the parking lot and they caught you. That's what that means, right, Bear?
Yeah,
Ain't that what
Your
it
that
happens.
means? It happens.
happens.
Joe, I've been there, done that. You know, hey, it happens. But you're here
Yeah,
now.
so I had to push a whole lot of buttons. I had no idea what I was doing, but hey, we're here. I'm thankful to be here, and sorry I missed some of the show. It was great to see Abby on there. We are so proud of that young lady for hopping on board and doing what she's doing.
Don't
And
worry, Kyle, I carried you.
Big A stands for
You-
big ass right now, Joe.
no, it is. It's a 7-letter word, and it's not
He's like,
asshole.
I
It's
worked this
awesome.
hard to get on this show for this shit.
Yeah, you worked
know
this
what,
hard to
Fred?
get on here, Joe. You know me
Fred,
and Bear
you-
weren't going to let you off the canvas.
No, you know what? Fred's the only person that understands what's going on here.
I
You
got
two
you.
guys
Shut up,
can go.
Fred. Don't even.
I got you.
I'm
Oh,
saying.
geez. Now, that girl is something. You guys, you found a diamond in the rough there. She's a sweetheart. She's young. She's going to be with us for a while. Like I told Bear Joe, I can't appreciate enough what you guys done for us, putting us on your ticket, doing what we're doing. Joe, we are going places now, man. We got a lot of good people involved.
Yeah. It's so true. We are surrounded by so many good people. It's insane. And seeing Abby back then, I seen Abby grow up, and she just has a really good interaction with everybody. When Steve approached me about he said Abby's interested in doing some podcast stuff, hopped aboard immediately and said, let's get her onto our platform, because I knew this girl was going to be good. She was very shy and timid at first, but I knew she was going to work through that. She has a great personality. She has great parents, and she's a future of our sport. And Bear and I take great pride into pulling some of these younger people in and grooming them, because they're the ones who are going to carry on what guys like you and I set out to do and what we're doing now, and they're going to carry on the future for us, because that's where it's at.
But they're not the only ones. I mean, you got the meet and greets that you have. Okay.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
The young lady that does that for you, the meet and greets. I'm a personal friend of hers, and her grandmother
Yep,
is
that
ill
is
right now. And we want to send some
Yes.
prayers out to her. But yeah, I mean, you guys
Yes,
got a
thank
lot
you.
of good people on your card. And yeah, it is so much fun. We talked today, Joe, on the phone, and it's so cool to talk to you or talk to Bear and have a good conversation and have some laughs at the end and
Oh,
do
yeah.
what we're doing. This is what it's supposed to be, Joe. We're supposed to be
It re-
having fun.
It really is. Motorsports has changed dramatically. All of us guys have been around for a long time, and we've seen the changes. There's not a whole lot of people in motorsports having a lot of fun right now. And when Bear was kind enough to accept my thought process with this whole Lowdown Entertainment thing, we strived and we stressed on, let's keep motorsports positive, because there's a lot of keyboard warriors out there that they're not happy with anything, no matter what happens. They're just not happy.
Yep.
And we have so many good things going on. There's so many good people in the racing community, and we're just going to accentuate the positive. Unfortunately, we can't eliminate the negative, but we sure as hell can ignore it and just overpower it with good positive stuff. And I preach to Bear all the time, and he probably gets tired of hearing me saying it, and everybody gets tired of hearing me saying it, but I can't stress it enough. You're only as good as the people.
With.
Yes, you're only as good as the people you surround yourself with.
Yeah.
And we've got so many good people around us. As you mentioned, the Lowdown Entertainment meet and greet girls, Brittany and Jennifer. These girls have hopped on board and they're putting out driver profiles for us, and they're getting a whole lot of traction. It's very popular. They're super excited about things we have coming up. Having guys like you on our team, Mike Feltenberger, Tyler Koenig, Tyler the Creator, comes on there and does his deal for us. Peyton Renninger comes on and gives us the Diamond recap. We just have really, really good people. And, you know, a lot of it comes back on the Bear. I get these crazy ideas and he gets to make it happen around and he makes it happen. So I can't take any credit for this. All the credit goes to him. And somebody that doesn't like to have any credit is Mrs. Bear, but she is the backbone of everything. And we wouldn't be able to do the things
I
we
told
do
Abby,
without her.
She's the base of this foundation.
Absolutely.
I mean, we Joe, when we started all this, and I told Abby this earlier, I said I started doing heat race winners. I called you, I called Bear, I called Rob. I said, what do I need to do to make this right? I want to do what I want to make it right. I want it to be no problem, and you told me what equipment to buy and stuff. And I'm still using that stuff. You don't need all that expensive stuff to do what we do. You don't.
No.
And I come across StreamYard here. I see other guys that are using StreamYard now. I'm very happy with what we're doing. I'm going to turn you guys onto it. We're going to get that working for you guys. But I think that you need to see the faces. People need to see Joe Adams. They need to see Bear Schlosser. They need to see Abby. So now when they see Abby in the pits, they see you guys going, oh, that's Joe Adams. Oh, that's Bear. They need to see that. And then you're going to be more susceptible to them wanting to be interviewed by you. We've got people that come on here now that I'm like, who are they? I've never seen these people before. And we pick up a couple sponsors, and we've been friends forever. You know what I mean? And it just works so well. We all work well together. This guy next to me, I'll tell you what, he saved me from doing a very, very stupid thing a year ago. If it wasn't for this guy, I'd probably been in jail with you, Joe, trying to figure out the phone. So
been me and Bear on here.
Yeah, it would have been Fred and Bear. But I appreciate everything that we do together.
Yes,
I can call you at any time. I can call Bear at any time. People don't realize that we do this because we love it, Joe. Because we love our sport.
That's what I started the radio show for. Was I remember the days when we were kids. We used to hang in the pits at Flemington, and my dad used to hang with Billy Osmond, Stan Plosky Jr., and all those guys back then. Sammy Beavers.
Yeah.
And they all used to hang out and have such a great time in the pits. And I was just only 7, 8 years old. But and once I got back into racing, I'm like, I've seen a lot of the negativity on the Facebook and stuff like that. But I was like, I want to have fun again. And that's what, he contacted me, said, what was he was up against at New Egypt, and we were like, let's get together and let's do this. Let's have some fun. Then we hooked up with you guys, and then
and you guys are crushing it, man. You guys are just knocking it out of the park. We're so proud of the product you guys put out every week. You're very consistent. You have incredible guests. You have the legend Earl Krause in your corner, which is just amazing to have him on there. And you have
pumpkin pie right now.
He's
right here.
There he is.
You can tell him to his face, Joe. He's right there.
Did you leave us any pie there, Earl?
Earl, is there any pie in the green room?
He's eating pie right now. Apparently, his screen's not popping up, so can't blame him for that.
Joe and Bear, good to see you guys.
You too.
It is so good to see you, Earl.
Absolutely. Look forward to seeing you guys at the indoor races and motorsport show.
It'll be here before you know it.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah, indeed it will. Indeed it will.
We have we worked through our problems. I talked to Bear about it. I talked to you about it. Fred had this guy in his pocket the whole time while I'm sitting here cursing and throwing stuff and carrying on. He goes, oh, I have a guy that can do that. And then the whole time we realized it was a computer problem. I'm like, you know what? Fred, you knew this guy all the time. All it was a computer problem and it needed to be a little faster. And now look what we got. We got, you know what I mean?
I'm not a computer guy,
so
it's amazing. We've been doing live stuff for over 10 years, and I tell you what, it is not for the weak at heart, for sure. A lot of things can go haywire. What's that, Bear?
Well,
every night's a new adventure.
Well, Joe has talked me off the canyon. Joe has talked me off the top of the mountain. He's like, Nick, just wait. It'll take care of itself. I said, well, I got a good guy with me. I want to make it right for him. He's invested so much at the radio station. That was all Fred. That had nothing to do with me, Fred. That was all Fred. And I
Yeah.
said, Fred, we got to do something different here.
Mhm.
And he said, well, let's do this. And it's not that I miss the radio station. I like going to the studio doing that. Sometimes I get to go be with them there, but it's so much different here. You could do so much more. Like we got all four of us, all five of us here at once. Couldn't do that at the radio station. We wanted to do it, but we couldn't do
Right.
it. And
Well,
now, thanks to Fred, we have this. We have Mighty Mouse, our computer, and we can do this now.
And we can drink and curse at the same time.
We can drink and curse and sometimes get away with it. We'll see how
That
long
is
we can get
awesome.
away with that stuff. But what, you know, I value the friends that I have in racing.
This is great.
Okay, it's just been I've been around racing my whole life ever since I was a kid. I lost one of my heroes a couple of weeks ago. I still haven't gotten over that, and I probably never will. He taught me so much. This guy that's below you, Joe, has taught me so much. Helped
Yes,
me
sir.
ground myself, Earl Krause.
Thank you.
You don't mess with a legend. I was always told that. You do not
No.
mess with a legend.
No.
This guy below you, Joe, would never hurt anybody ever. I don't know how. I don't know how he does what he does and smiles. And you know, we take the high road. He told me that a long time ago. Last year, he told me, Nick, take the high road. It'll all work out. And it did.
Yep.
And it did because of this guy next to me. And you guys
Oh, I'm on
there.
the high road?
Yep. You're part of the high road.
Oh,
That's
wow.
right.
So, but yeah, I mean, we're having fun. We're enjoying ourselves. We come in here now. We turn the computer on. We put our banners up. We do what we do, and we're having a great time. And that's all
This is
because
what
of
it's all
people like
about.
you guys.
That's right.
And that's what it's supposed to be about. So
It sure is.
But
What I
now-
have found over all these years of racing, going to the track and all these different tracks and venues and things like that, I have found, I don't want to sound like a sentimental fool, but as you get older, you really start to learn to appreciate different things. It has really very little to do with cars going around in a circle for me. And it has everything to do with the people that I shake hands with every week and give hugs to and just chat with and see their kids grow up. And now their kids are racing. And sometimes their kids are racing. And it's the friendships that you make along the way. Just racing, all four of us on this, all five of us on this panel right now
Yep.
are all friends and all love each other because of racing. And, you know, we're going to
said.
forget who won this and who won that and who won this heat and who got crashed. But at the end of the day, and with Thanksgiving coming up here tomorrow, I'm just thankful for each and every one of you and everybody out there that has crossed my path in the racing community because they're all great people.
You said
Right
it.
back
Yep.
at you.
And that's what right back at you, Joe. I mean, I met you 5 minutes. Took me 5 minutes.
It
And
did
you
not
know-
take long. No.
You know what I mean? It didn't take long. Took 5 minutes. I mean, today we were at each other, and you
Because
know,
you called me
and-
two names, Nikki. You called me two different names in one sentence.
and Bear too. I mean, it's that's family, man. That's
Yeah, it
something
is.
that you can't buy. That's something that you can't purchase anywhere. Earl Krause.
Absolutely.
I used to run the race paper route. I'd go see Earl. We talk about racing. He showed
Yep.
me how the race paper was made. Just the friendships that I've made.
Yes,
That's
indeed.
irreplaceable, and there's no price on that. You can't put a price on that.
No.
You can't put a price on us, on what we're doing. You can't put a price on that. I value that more than
Put
anything.
bail on it.
You know what I mean? So,
Yeah.
Wait till motorsports when we're all
oh,
together.
wait till motorsports
That's
when we're all
ridiculous.
together. I mean,
There'll
I
be a
just,
price there like $500 for the night.
yeah, and Jackson Good done a good job. He was
Oh, yeah.
14
Right.
years old.
He did a
Joe.
fantastic job.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
See, he's
Yeah.
done a fantastic job. And like you said, Joe, that's the future of our sport, man.
Indeed.
And
Yeah.
and we need to do that. I hope his
Yeah.
dad. I wish I was a millionaire because I'd give him money so he could drive a big car.
Mhm.
Because you can
Right.
see it in the kid's eyes. He wants to drive a big car. You
The
know what I
passion
mean?
is
So,
there.
Yep, the passion is there. So, but
Well,
yeah,
speaking of young and up and coming racers, I can't put too much out. Bear and I work on so many different things, and we don't want to sound like secret squirrel stuff, but we have a lot of projects going on, and a lot of these projects are they're concepts that have been put into motion, but a lot of things have to happen for it to come to complete fruition. And we surround ourselves with a lot of good people to make this stuff come to good fruition. So we have another program coming up that is going to feature the youth of today's racing, and it's going to be really, really big. And it's another one of our Lowdown Entertainment give back programs, which we're here for. And Bear and I talked about it earlier today, man. We wish we could tell everybody everything that we have going on, but there's so many fine details that we have going on right now that we just have to cross a few T's, dot a few I's, and get everything rolling in the right way, because we want to do the best absolute job that we can do and put out the best product that we can put out and give back to racers and fans all across this great land that we live in.
That's
You
great.
can't, because somebody will steal it. If you got a
I
good
know.
idea, you know they're going to steal it. You got to keep it to yourself. I mean,
Yeah.
me and Bear were talking about the mini golf deal.
Yeah.
We're going to have a Happy Gilmore Fest. I can't wait.
We are gonna be crushing that. That is gonna be the best time ever.
Oh my God.
No doubt about
I
that.
cannot
We'll do
wait.
that.
I cannot wait. I remember going to a driving range with my nephew, and I couldn't hit a golf ball to save my ass. I said, well, here's how I learned how to hit a golf ball. I throw it up and hit it. He goes, Uncle Nick, that ain't what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to put it on the ground and hit.
It's
I said, I
baseball.
ain't putting it on the ground. I'm going to throw it up and hit it like a baseball.
Yeah.
And,
Well, it took me 15 times, but I got it.
I got it. But it's just, I value so many people that I've met in my life and done what I've done. You and I talked about it this afternoon, Joe. I'm not going to
Yeah.
change who I am. I cannot change who I am.
We don't want you to.
You know what I mean? And I just feel that that's what makes us different. That's what makes us unique.
Yeah.
And that's what people are going to remember. My brother told me before he died, he said, they're not going to remember me for all the races I won, Nick. They're going to remember me for the crazy shit I did, jumping on
Yeah.
people's cars, knocking them out of the way. He goes, and that's okay. I'm fine with that. He goes, but I know I was a good person. I said, John, if you don't think you were a good person, you're wrong. And I stood in front of his casket and I watched all these people line up to pay tribute to him. And I said, I turned around and looked at him. I said, boy, were you sadly mistaken, John, if you thought nobody liked you.
Mhm.
And that made me
Man.
so proud to see all these people come pay their respects to him. And, it's going to take a long, long time for me to get over him going. You know
It
what
will.
I mean?
Man,
And
that hit me in the feels there, buddy. That's awesome.
yeah,
That's awesome.
he meant so much to me. Earl knows how much. You guys know how much. And
Yeah.
I thank this guy for letting me do what I do. And I know there's people that say, oh, Nick Leach brings everybody down and he does this and he does that. But you know what?
I haven't found it yet.
When your family member needs to be recognized and needs some
Yeah.
prayers, just give me a call.
Absolutely.
Tommy Lane was getting on a stretcher to go to the hospital and get heart surgery. He told his mom, you need to call Nicky Leach because I need prayers, and he'll get them for me.
Mhm.
There you have it.
He knew what to do.
Yep.
He knew exactly
and I know,
what to do.
and I know who to hang with. These two guys right here and this guy down the bottom. I know who to hang with. And you guys are personal friends of mine, and I love you guys to death, and I wouldn't want to do it with anybody else. Trust me.
Same here, man. Yeah,
Same
love
here,
all
Nick.
you guys.
That's it.
All right, man. We're going to go. We're going to keep Earl on here because I know he's got a few notes.
Yeah,
he
we
wants
got
to
a
talk
couple
about.
things we got to talk about.
You got to talk about a couple things, but thanks, Bear. Thanks, Joe. Finally, Joe, figure it the frig out. All right.
I
love
mean,
you.
I was late to the party, but I made it.
Yeah, we've been done a half an hour ago, Joe. I love you, Joe.
Yeah.
I love you, Bear.
Love you guys.
I love you guys
All
too.
right.
Thank you guys so much. Have a great night, gentlemen.
No problem. Thanks, guys. Yep. Awesome.
That was great.
Awesome.
Oh, that was awesome.
And,
Yeah.
and the cool thing is I can call them anytime I want. You can call them anytime we want. Motorsports is going to be great. Earl, even though we know what we know, Turkey Derby is going to be great too.
Oh, it
you
is.
know what I mean?
Absolutely.
And-
This would be the
All right,
52nd
also,
Turkey Derby.
I got something to ask you while I have you, Earl.
Sure.
Uh-oh.
How about December 12th?
December 12th.
December 13th. I mean, I'm sorry.
December 13th, Earl.
It's a
Yes.
Saturday.
That should
All
work. That was that's a available date. So
All right. That's we're good for all that. All of us are good for it, and we're going to start the Earl
Okay.
Krause's time capsule, which is
All right, that's
going
great.
to be
Looking
just
forward to it.
above and beyond what we do now.
good.
So cool.
That's going to be awesome.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we're gonna get a hold of Mike Feltenberger too, so we can.
Yeah, we're gonna get a hold of Mike one time when we do your show, Earl, and have him come in here
Oh, that's
talk about Reading because he has
Yes.
a lot of memories of Reading. We're gonna do that too.
Yeah, he posted a picture of my car my
Yep.
dad built for Kerry Schloter.
oh, really nice.
Yeah, that was nice. The K46.
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean, it was originally.
I sent you a picture of that.
Yeah, he
didn't
did.
I?
But yeah, I
Yep.
saw it on Facebook.
Was that the car that your
Yeah.
dad worked on?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the one my dad
Okay.
redid for him after they got it.
Earl, how long? When did the Turkey Derby start?
1974, and Gil Hearn
Okay.
in the first Turkey Derby.
He won the first one.
Yeah, with
Okay.
Tom Durkin's reddish orange number 12.
Number 12. Now, I remember when I worked for Lika, he lived in the same house with the same garage, and he still had the hauler in the car.
That's
Does he
correct.
still have the hauler in the car?
Yes, he does.
Wow. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Yep.
That's crazy.
It's set to go. Yes.
I became good friends with Gil when I raced go-karts with Kenny Roth, and Gil actually came to my wedding when I married Nancy.
Oh, that's great. Yeah,
Yeah,
Gil is he's a
Gil
great
is-
goodwill
yeah,
ambassador.
He's
Yes.
a great guy. He's a really great guy. Yeah, I mean, the Turkey Derby, the Bluets are running. Regardless of what you heard, the Bluets are definitely going to
We'll
run.
be there. Yep.
And the Turkey Derby is the Turkey Derby. That's one you mark off on your list. You got to go. You got to be there. Don't look for any pictures in Area Auto Racing News because you'll find hard to find them. But I just don't understand. It's just crazy to think that could happen, but it happened, and we take the high road and we do what we do.
Mhm.
And legends never fail. Remember that,
correct.
Earl.
I'm going to
That's
use my time to fix my car.
Yeah.
Hey, I
Yep.
want to give,
What I
thanks-
was going to do down there, I'm going to fix my car.
And
this
if
week.
things
Right.
work out the way they should, Earl, we'll be putting asphalt tires on his car.
There you go.
Oh, there you go.
And
Okay.
we'll be coming to wall.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I want to give
But-
a special thanks to Don Allen for the nice comments on the
Mhm.
comment side here tonight. Thank you, Don.
All right.
yeah, Don's a good guy. He's been
Yes,
with
he
us
is.
since we started, through the bad times and the good times.
Yeah.
He would always tell us whether we had volume, whether we didn't. So first and foremost, we want to thank everybody and wish everybody a happy Thanksgiving.
Yes, absolutely.
I believe
Yeah,
that
absolutely.
here we have it right here.
There we are.
Happy Thanksgiving from all of
wonderful.
us here at Wide Open Wednesday. Of course, Earl Krause will always be a part of Wide Open Wednesday,
Thank you.
and he will always be a part of Need for Speed.
Yep.
Earl's
Well, I won't be
time
on
cap-
tomorrow.
He will not be on tomorrow.
I will
because
be
it's
cooking
Thanksgiving.
turkey.
He will be cooking turkey. But yeah, Earl will always be a part of Wide Open Wednesday. He will always be doing Earl's time capsule.
Mhm.
We're going to put some of them in a box, so stay tuned.
Oh,
We're going to have
that's
some
gonna be so
special
cool.
guests when we
fun.
do that. Be prepared because it's going to be a lot of fun. So,
It's taking a Wide Open Wednesday to a whole new level.
yep. Any
That's
new any last notes that you got, Earl?
Let's see. Just looking forward to a very nice day with the family tomorrow. That's what it's all about. We mentioned Tommy Lane tonight and Scott Race, two great gentlemen. Also, an extra prayer for Jim Smith, our very good friend, another very fine photographer.
Yep.
Jim is having some relatively minor health issues right now. He's doing okay. Matter of fact, he'll be spending Thanksgiving with us, my wife Pam and I, and then visiting our daughter, son-in-law, and the grandkids this weekend with us. And then he'll be heading back up to New York. But shout out to Jim, great guy. He's done so much for the sport. The Matheny School benefit that they do every year at the Matheny School in Peapack, New Jersey. That's coordinated by Kevin Ayers, another very good friend of ours.
Oh, good guy.
Yep, that's the Matheny School Christmas party. It'll be held on December the 20th from 1 to 4 in the afternoon. All race fans are invited to attend the school. It's right off of Route 206, not too far from Route 287 near Somerville, Bridgewater area. You can just go up there and join the Christmas party. It brings joy to the children. They have cerebral palsy at the Matheny School, and this is a chance to visit with the children at Christmas time. So something very special indeed. And this is the 38th year that Kevin Ayers and his wife Nan, daughter Allison, and what he calls the Kevin Ayers team put this all together for the kids. So that's December 20th from 1 to 4 in the afternoon at the Matheny School, and all are invited to attend.
Now, Kevin also works with Stuart Friesen.
Yes.
And Kevin told me he would give us a chance to interview Stuart Friesen here on Wide Open Wednesday. Once he starts mending pretty well, I've seen Stuart's done a couple interviews. He is doing better.
Making a great comeback. Yes.
Yeah. So if anybody can do what he's doing, he says he's got some nerve stuff going on. So we wish Stuart a quick recovery. I look to see him back in the race car, Earl. What do you think?
I tell you, he's just 42 years old, and he has plenty of time left. He's always kept himself in excellent physical condition. The extent of his injuries, of course, very severe, but to me, it's mind over matter. Stuart is determined to get well, to get back behind the wheel of a modified and his race truck for Hallmark number 52. And I have no doubt that Stuart Friesen will be back behind the wheel and competing. I believe he has a goal of actually trying to compete in Florida for Florida Speed Weeks in February. And he's doing a tremendous amount of physical therapy to get back in there. And if he's not back, in time for Florida, certainly when the outdoor season begins around here in the Northeast, he'll be back at the wheel of the number 44 and bring it right to the front. Absolutely.
Awesome.
Well, we appreciate you, Earl. You know that.
Thank you.
We appreciate coming on the show. Hopefully next week we'll have some. I don't know if we can get any better than we did tonight.
This was
a great
show.
It was a hoot.
Yes.
It was a hoot. Finally got Joe on here. And you know what? It may have been better that he came on later, because if we would have had him on for the whole show, it may have been a little different. But Earl, we appreciate everything you do for us.
Thank you so much.
We appreciate everything you do for racing. And you are a true legend, Earl. Don't ever forget that.
Thank you, gentlemen.
Absolutely.
Appreciate it.
All right, we will talk to you not tomorrow, because there's no
Wide
need
Open
for
Wednesday.
speed and
No
no America's Mechanic. But the time capsule we are working on, gang. So stay tuned. We will let you know when it's going to happen. On behalf of myself, Fred Fletcher, everybody involved here at Wide Open Wednesday, Kate Brown, who takes care of the behind the scenes stuff, Warren Olston, everybody involved. Happy Thanksgiving, gang.
Indeed. Happy Thanksgiving to everyone.
All right, Earl. Thank you, buddy. We'll talk to you later.
Everybody have a great night. Don't forget, Hot Rod Santa.
Hot Rod Santa next week, Saturday. Mark it down.
Thanks for tuning in, and thanks for being a part of Wide Open Wednesday. We'd like to thank all our sponsors and everybody involved here. Thanks for stopping in. We hope you enjoy the show.